Hello everyone, here I will simulate the control or speed control of a 12-volt DC motor. Before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Wafana Makhairunisa. To save time, let's start the presentation. Here is the code for the DC motor circuit. First, define switch 1 on pin 0 on the Arduino Uno. Switch 2 on pin Arduino, switch output on pin 12 on the Arduino Uno and control output and pin 13 on the Arduino Uno. Next, define the pin model that will be used to distinguish input or output, namely input mode on switch 1 and switch 2 pins, and output mode on pins 1 and 2. After that, I use an empty loop containing command. If switch 1 is low and switch 2 is low, then pin 1 and pin 2 are low. If switch 1 is high and switch 2 is low, then pin 1 is low, then pin 2 is high. If switch 1 is high and switch 2 is high, then pin 1 is high and pin 2 is low. If switch 1 is low and switch 2 is high, then pin 1 is low and pin 2 is high. Then I return to the Proteus software to input the code into the Arduino Uno, and then I start the simulation. Then I move to Proteus software. I will simulate the control or speed control of a 12-volt DC motor. First, I will explain about a simulation in Proteus software. Here, I use Arduino Uno, power, press button, 1000 ohm resistor, ground, voltmeter, Arduino Uno, 1 LED transistor, 1 EP, and 2 EP relays, 12-volt DC motor, 12-volt battery. Here. After that, I assemble some of these components as shown. The circuit starts from the pin input, which contain a button to make the voltage on or off. If the bottom is to determine the motor are set CV or NCCY, then the upper output to determine to turn on the circuit, and the bottom to determine the relay right or left or CV and CCV. Suppose the simulation start, but the voltage turn button is off. The button that determines the right or left motor will not work. But if you press on, the lower button will work. Here, an example, the motor is cycling. When the top push button is pressed, I0 is 1 and the DC motor will be high. But when I realize it will be 0 and the DC motor will be low. That's why I can say, please apologize if there are words or did that are not now. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.